Welcome to Black Gold Engineering. My name is Pedro da Fonseca, founder and CEO of Black Gold Engineering, and we are based in Namibia. Black Gold Engineering is a company that focuses on creating its very own LED lights that are patented in 5 continents worldwide. And we focus on producing an LED light that uses very low energy efficiency and is very cost effective to the user and gives you twice as long lasting lights and brighter.
Most people, they struggle to really move from the concept part of their vision and into execution. And in some cases, funding usually is a major drawback. In your case, who can you say has been there in terms of helping you to execute this plan, and as well as on the level whereby you are actually setting out your proposal there for money to come in? Who can you say has been really there for you?
Sure. Well, in the beginning when I started with the project, people didn't understand what I was trying to do. So I had to use a lot of my salary and my own funds to get where I was supposed to get to. So I had friends that assisted with a few contracts and agreements, like I said, the support of the family here and there. But then at the end of everything, it was GIPF that actually rounded it off. You know, this is just to answer your question. Again, the problem why a lot of us entrepreneurs or startups go through that difficulty, and that actually cuts off a lot of people from pursuing the goals, is because Namibia's economy, Africa's economy, is not set up for entrepreneurial investment. You know, we do not have those angel investors. We do not have those the investors that invest in new tech or new technology or so forth. All we've got are banking systems and mediums that require collateral. They require a lot actually that we cannot bring to the table, and because of that, a lot of us fall and don't make it to the end. I would say I was lucky to have a product that brought interest and that was accepted in that manner. Not a lot of us do, but you will find out there that there's a whole community that has been working. For myself, yes, the awards did bring in some money, so that also assisted. And then I was involved with a few people in the beginning that also assisted and also brought us closer to the goal. So a lot of people were invested, and I'm happy that they were able to see where the fruits have brought us to. But obviously without that little investment way in the beginning, in year 1, you know, versus year 5 when GIPF came in, that brought us closer to the goal. So the funding process depends on your network, depends on your surroundings, and I just want to encourage the people out there. It is not one of those where you go to bed today and wake up tomorrow and you got funding. You know, you need to keep proving it. For example, DBN did manage to give me funding after 3 years of constant applications. But in these 3 years, I was showing how I was growing, where I was getting to, and what I've got now, until they got to a point of, okay, well, you are worth looking at now. So the tenacity does work out. Just thinking it will come overnight or by luck, it doesn't.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. Not here in Africa, you know. It's not like we're in the States and somebody sees you and they just come in.
They see potential without proving
yes.
they
So
support.
that is one of the very hard things that we have, and we always read the self-help books, Jack Ma's and whatnot. Their setups where they are first world setups. You know, we do not have those privileges here.
Okay, I see. Now, getting into the whole production, how do you... In every production, there are raw materials that are put in, you know,
yes,
before the final product. So where are you getting these raw materials?
Okay, so we've got agreements in place with companies in South Korea and companies in China. All right, because our manufacturing industry is not of that caliber, I was able to align myself with a South Korean company where we presented them with our patents, and we were able to sign a non-disclosure agreement and a contractual agreement, whereas they will start manufacturing of my product. As you can see, all my products look similar to one another. They follow the same concept. It's because I didn't deviate too far from the write-up, and they then handle the main production of the lights. China handles the main production of the fittings. Those are then shipped to Namibia, where my team here does the final assembly, and we do the testings and so forth, and then put it out to the rest of the public from here.
I like the fact that you brought out the fact that you signed an agreement, which brings the legal aspect of business in,
Yes.
in terms of operation. What can you say that other entrepreneurs out there need to know when it comes to legislation in this kind of a business?
Sure. Well, in manufacturing, it's all about where the manufacturing is taking place. They need to be aware of the laws in that specific country. They need to be aware of the implications that it might have to them or to yourself. I can only use myself as an example in this case. The company we're talking to, they had to sort of redesign their own space. So in order for it to be profitable to them, certain clauses had to be put in place. If we fail, if we go down, how do they recover costs and so forth? So these legal implications needed to put in, and both parties had to be aware and happy of it. So we've got 2 drawn-up contracts, a contract there in South Korea, a contract here, but that binds both organizations, so it's 2 parts. I mean, the way we do business here is not the way they do business there. So in order for both of us to feel comfortable and prosperous, we had to tie ourselves to our different countries.
Come together so that you're working on the same goal.
Yeah.
Well, as we are concluding this dialogue, where do you see yourself, not yourself actually, where do you see BGE being in the next 5 years or so?
We're still going to be in lighting.
Okay.
One of my biggest dreams is to put my lights on cars. Okay, so we are definitely heading in that direction. But I can only speak for the next 3 years. We are also going into area lighting. And when I say area lighting, we're talking about stadium lights, airport lights, and so forth. So we're trying to look at those kind of very strong and powerful lights, Hopefully looking at BGE or making BGE your lighting solution for everything eventually. So there is quite a number of growth in products and achievements we're looking at. We don't think it's the end of BGE yet. I feel like we've got a very long way to go and a lot to give.
Wow.
So hopefully.
We will be looking forward to that achievement, and all the best in your expansion. Well, guys, this is all about it. So if you have any questions in regards to what we have discussed here, feel free to send us an email on the email displayed below, or also inboxes on our Facebook page. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter so that you're abreast of what's happening in the region. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.